Hey, this is Ruby2689, the self-proclaimed Grace main, trying to explain why the Grace Nicole Rina team works and how it works. Basically, to get the general idea of disorder, it's when two anomalous reactions proc on top of each other. For example, for Grace and Rina, they are electrical units. They apply shock when the anomaly build-up bar is set. And I'm going to be using our friend and the second queen, Nicole, to basically proc those disorders. And Nicole, she's an ether unit that applies corruption, right? So when you apply corruption on top of the shock anomaly, right, that's what causes this disorder, and that's what causes the nuke to go off. I'd like to call it the big damage screenshot. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start this run by just clearing the normal mobs like I do in any run. This isn't a speed run, so it's not going to be perfect. I did miss one guy. He flew away from the vacuum, but regardless of the point, I'm going to go ahead and just apply shock as many times as I can because that's what you do as a Grace DPS, right? You just want to attack the enemy with your basic combo, your basic. I mean your three basics and your E, and then your basic, and then your E again. Right? As you can see, I do many times. I do the same strings. I never get tired of it, of course. And then whenever my Nicole has her E up, I will press the E button, of course, or charged E skill to just get that corruption build up. As you can see on the health bar, and the days bar below it, which is a yellow. And then on the right of that is a circle with electric, or whenever I use Nicole, it is a purple thing, I guess. But this one, this is a disorder without the stun, and you can see that's a whopping 613k damage without the stun. But I'm going to restart this up. This is just a voiceover over the original recording. I was not able to make any sense of what I was saying because it's like 3:40 right now. But I'm going to go ahead and run it again. This time I am actually trying. I'm sweating my butt off trying not to get hit. I do get hit a few times, spoiler alert, but yeah, I'll talk more when we get to the part. I guess real quick, this come up a lot. Why don't I ult on Grace? Why do I ult on Rina? Honestly, her multiplier is just a lot higher than Grace's ultimate. In this video, I just wanted to use Grace's ult because I'm not trying to speedrun anything. And as you can see, I'm just applying shock. And then when Nicole's EX is up, I just tap it to apply the ether element to aid with corruption. I don't want to proc the disorder too early, or the damage won't be as screenshotable as without it. And so I'm almost at the part where I'm about to disorder. Right, I'm gonna go into this chain, go to Rina chain, and I'm gonna go to Grace, and I'm gonna finish it off with Nicole and get that 1.1 million disorder damage. And builds is next. So my stats on my Grace, Nicole, and Rina disorder nuke team. Right. Basically, my Grace is the damage. She applies shock, and when Nicole corrupts, right, it doesn't matter what's on Nicole because disorder is just based on your first unit. That applies the anomaly. So in this case, it's going to be shock, Grace's stats, 3k attack, 334 anomaly for efficiency, pen ratio, 40% electric damage, all that jazz gets calculated into the build-up bar. Then, anyways, keep moving on. I use a 4-piece Thunder Metal set because 28% attack when enemy is shocked is really easy to uphold on race. And I'm only using the disorder at the end for this build, so that's why the nuke damage works. That's why this build works. I only use 2-piece hormone because I am not able to get any attack substats on my freedom pieces. That is it. I use R1 Sig, but really good free to play option would be Weeping Gemini. That's what I used for a while until I got Sig. Anyways, going on with builds. My Nicole is just running Swing Jazz. It doesn't matter what you put on Nicole, she's just the one who's going to proc Corruption on top of the Shock to cause a disorder. That's it. Honestly, my Rina is DPS, but it's not really that important right now, right? My multiplier is high, that's why I usually ult on Rina, just to yap that in there, right? It's 1.3, with like 1.3k more, 1.2k more. But that's it for builds.
Only handle
Anyways,
technical matters.
peace. Leave comments if you have questions.